I think the first thing to say is that we know that the conference is going to be good. It's absolutely reliable. It is a surefire thing that during the 2 days we're going to get somebody who's going to inspire us, somebody who's going to uplift us, somebody who's going to make us think, somebody who's going to demonstrate real resilience to make us think about ourselves. So what we absolutely get is the certainty that our leaders are going to leave having had an experience that's worth it. We don't see this as a conference. If you were to talk to any of our delegates, they wouldn't say we're going to the Inspiring Leadership Conference. They'll say we're going to Inspiring Leadership. And that's a subtle but important difference, because what we believe is that leadership is a journey, and people going on a journey together, and the conference being a key part of that journey is a really, really important thing. And when we have our senior leader network in a few weeks' time, we'll be going back, reflecting on what we've learned. And actually, what is clear is that things that we've seen over the years have become part of the Learning in Harmony Leadership Toolbox. And there are phrases that people use where you think, I know why somebody's using that. They saw somebody using that phrase on stage at Inspiring Leadership a number of years ago.
Well, this is the second time that I've actually been to Inspiring Leaders Conference, and my first experience was so good when we came as a team of colleagues. I thought I've got to come back a second time, and usually, like the first time, I was quite reluctant, if I'm honest. I didn't want to leave school. It's always hard to get away. But actually, it's an investment in your own leadership when you come here, as it gives you an opportunity to pause, to think, to reflect on your own leadership. And yeah, you go away feeling really energized by the end of it.
To me, as a trust, as a school, you need to have a strategy for developing leaders which encapsulates a wide range of things. You obviously want them to be educational experts, but you want them to have a good leadership toolbox to understand the strategies that they can use for change management, for relating to people. You want people who are connected with each other, but most of all, you want people who are inspired, who are in touch with their why, who understand why they are doing this. And that's one of the things that Inspiring Leadership does. It doesn't do it on its own, but it's a very, very core part of what we're doing.
On an individual level, it's a real luxury to be able to stop and think about your leadership. But as a group, you're listening to the speakers, you are truly inspired, and you're swapping ideas, you're swapping the thoughts, you're pausing, you're reflecting. What am I doing well? What are we doing well as a leadership team? What else do we need to do? At the moment we are going to be in the process of having a look at how we do things in our trust, and I'm sure by the end of today we'll be thinking, oh, we do this, but can we do that better? And that's what I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, a lot of food for thought I think we're going to be taking away, lots of ideas, feeling inspired.
Inspiring Leadership is at the heart of our strategy for making sure we've got the greatest leaders possible, because our children deserve it. Our teachers deserve it, and we're not going to have the best children if our leaders can't inspire our teachers. That's why it's important that we attend. We need our leaders to have the oxygen masks put on them, and that's what this conference does for us.